Most people have been lied to about money. They've been told that wealth is only for the lucky, for those who were born into it, for those who have some magic skill that others don't. But here's the truth. Wealth is not about luck. It's about strategy, it's about mindset, and it's about action. If you're starting from nothing, I want you to burn this into your mind. Money is just a tool. It is energy. It flows to those who understand how to create value, solve problems, and persist when others give up. The difference between those who build wealth and those who struggle isn't intelligence or background. It's a system of thinking and executing that takes you from where you are to where you want to be. Let's break it down into simple, actionable steps. Money is a tool, not the goal. Most people chase money like it's the prize, like it's the thing that will finally bring them happiness, security, and peace of mind. But here's the truth. Money by itself is worthless. It's just paper, numbers on a screen, a means to an end. What you really want isn't money. You want what money can do for you. You want freedom. The freedom to wake up in the morning and decide how you spend your day. The freedom to take care of the people you love without stress, without hesitation. The freedom to pursue your passions, to create, to give, to live life on your terms. That's what wealth is really about. Yet most people get trapped. They make money, but they become slaves to it. They work endless hours, build businesses, climb corporate ladders, only to find themselves exhausted, burned out, and stuck in a cycle they can't escape. They have money, but they don't have time. They have success, but they don't have peace. They've built golden cages, but they're still trapped because they forgot the real purpose of wealth. Money is not meant to control you. You are meant to control it. It's a tool, like a hammer, like a car, like a bridge. A hammer can build a house or destroy one. A car can take you to a destination or drive you into a ditch. A bridge can connect you to new opportunities or collapse under the weight of poor decisions. Money works the same way. Used wisely, it can buy back your time, create opportunities, and open doors you never thought possible. Used recklessly, it can ruin relationships, create stress, and leave you chasing an illusion that never satisfies. You don't want stacks of cash sitting in a vault. You want the choices, the impact, and the possibilities that financial freedom gives you. And on any gift, you want the ability to walk away from situations that don't serve you, to say yes when it matters and no when it doesn't, to live fully, without fear, without limits. That's the real goal. Shift your mindset. Money doesn't follow luck, it follows value. Most people think wealth is a game of chance. They believe the rich got lucky, that success is reserved for a chosen few, that if they were born in the right family, had the right connections, or caught a lucky break, everything would be different. But that's a lie. Money isn't luck. It's the byproduct of value. If you want more money, you have to create more value. Look around you. Every product, every service, every innovation that generates wealth does one thing. It solves a problem. It makes life easier, faster, better, more enjoyable. The bigger the problem you solve, the bigger the reward. Think about the wealthiest people in the world. They didn't get there by hoping, wishing, or waiting for luck. They identified a need, took action, and delivered solutions at scale. Money flows to those who solve problems, who improve lives, who bring something to the table that others find valuable. Yet most people wait. They sit back, complain about their circumstances, and hope for a miracle. They buy lottery tickets instead of building skills. They wish for a raise instead of increasing their worth. They think, if I just had more money, everything would change. But that's backwards thinking. If you want more money, change what you bring to the marketplace. Stop chasing money. Start chasing value. Learn a skill that's in demand. Master something that people are willing to pay for. Become the best at what you do, and money will find you. Opportunities will open up. Doors will appear where you once saw walls. Because money doesn't care about luck. It doesn't care about your background, your past, or where you started. It follows the person who provides the most value. The person who sees problems and creates solutions. The person who refuses to wait for luck and takes control of their destiny. Shift your mindset and everything changes. Destroy the beliefs that are holding you back. Because right now, whether you see it or not, there are invisible chains wrapped around your mind. They're the stories you've been told, the ideas you've absorbed, the voices that whisper, you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not meant to be rich. And for too long, you've believed them. You've accepted them as truth. But they are not truth. They are lies passed down from people who never figured out how to break free themselves. Maybe you grew up hearing that money is hard to get, that only greedy people become rich, that success is for other people but not for you. And so, without realizing it, you've sabotaged yourself. You've played small, you've hesitated, you've backed away from opportunities because deep down, you didn't believe you deserved them. That ends today. Because the only thing standing between you and wealth is the belief that you can't have it. If you believe money is evil, you will push it away. If you believe success is for other people, you'll never claim it for yourself. If you believe wealth is out of reach, it always will be. Your mind is the gatekeeper. Whatever you tell yourself, you will find evidence to support it. Tell yourself you're stuck and you'll see obstacles everywhere. Tell yourself you're capable and doors will start opening. This isn't magic. This is how the mind works. What you focus on expands. What you believe shapes your actions, and your actions shape your results. So if you want to change your financial future, start with this. Rewrite the story. Tell yourself a new one where you are capable, one where you are worthy, one where wealth is not a dream, but a reality you are stepping into. Because the moment you destroy the limiting beliefs that hold you back, nothing can stop you. Pay yourself first, even if it's just a small amount. Most people do the opposite. They pay their bills, cover their expenses, buy what they want, and then if anything is left, they think about saving. But there's never anything left. Because when you put yourself last, you stay last. This is why so many people work for decades and have nothing to show for it. It's not about how much you earn, it's about how much you keep. You can make $1 million a year, but if you spend it all, you're still broke. On the other hand, if you commit to keeping even a small percentage of everything you earn, you build wealth, slowly at first, but steadily, relentlessly. This is how financial freedom starts. Not with a big paycheck, not with a lucky break, but with the simple, disciplined act of putting yourself first. Before you pay a single bill, before you buy something you don't need, take a portion of your income and set it aside. It doesn't have to be big, it just has to be consistent. Because wealth isn't built in a day, it's built in habits. And this habit changes everything. At first, it might feel impossible. You might think, I don't have enough. I can barely cover my expenses. But that's the lie keeping you stuck. Even if it's just $1, even if it's just a tiny percentage, the act itself rewires your brain. It tells your mind, I am in control. It shifts your identity from someone who struggles to someone who builds wealth. And when you start seeing that small amount grow, you'll find ways to add more. You'll cut wasteful spending, you'll look for new income streams, you'll prioritize your future over fleeting wants, and before you know it, the money you once thought was impossible to save will be working for you, growing, multiplying, creating opportunities you never imagined. Because wealth isn't about luck, it's about paying yourself first. Invest and multiply your money. Don't just save. Saving alone won't make you rich. It won't give you freedom. It won't create wealth. Because money sitting in a bank account is losing value every single day. Inflation eats away at it. Time erodes its power. If you want real financial freedom, you can't just save. You must invest. You must put your money to work. Think of money like a seed. If you keep it in your pocket, nothing happens. But if you plant it, water it, nurture it, it grows into something much bigger. Wealth is not built by how much you earn, but by how well you multiply what you have. And the wealthy understand this. They don't just work for money. They make money work for them. They put it into assets, things that grow in value over time, stocks, real estate, businesses, knowledge, anything that takes $1 and turns it into more dollars. But most people don't do this. They save a little, feel secure, and stop there. They let their fear of loss keep them from the one thing that actually creates wealth, growth. Because yes, investing has risks, but so does staying broke, so does relying on one source of income, so does working for decades with nothing to show for it. You have to shift your mindset. Instead of asking, what if I lose? Start asking, what if I win? Because the real risk is never taking action. You don't have to start big. You don't have to be an expert. You just have to start. Learn, study, take small steps, and as your money grows, so does your confidence, so does your understanding, so does your freedom. Because true wealth isn't built by saving, it's built by multiplying. Your network determines your net worth. Who you surround yourself with shapes your future. It shapes the way you think. It shapes what you believe is possible. It shapes the standards you hold yourself to. Look around at the 5 people you spend the most time with. Are they pushing you forward or holding you back? Are they challenging you to grow or keeping you comfortable? Are they talking about ideas, opportunities, and solutions? Or are they complaining, making excuses, and settling for less? Because energy is contagious. Mindsets are contagious. Habits are contagious. If you surround yourself with people who think small, you will think small. If you surround yourself with people who believe money's hard to get, you will struggle financially. If you surround yourself with people who doubt, who fear, who procrastinate, you will pick up their patterns without even realizing it. But when you get around winners, everything changes. Their confidence rubs off on you. Their work ethic pushes you to level up. Their vision expands your own. Suddenly, what once seemed impossible starts to feel normal. Conversations about success become your new reality. Big goals don't seem crazy. They seem expected. You start thinking bigger, acting bolder, demanding more from yourself. This is why the most successful people don't just build wealth. They build powerful networks. They seek out mentors. They find communities that challenge them. They put themselves in rooms where they are the smallest player, so they are forced to grow. And you must do the same. If your current circle isn't pushing you forward, it's time to upgrade it. Seek out people who inspire you. Learn from those who have already achieved what you want. Surround yourself with thinkers, doers, and builders. Because success is not just about what you do, it's about who you do it with. Your environment will either pull you up or drag you down, and the choice is yours. Take massive action. Ideas don't make money, execution does. The world is filled with people who have great ideas, people who dream of success, people who talk about what they're going to do. But talking doesn't change your life. Planning doesn't make you rich. Thinking doesn't create results. Only action does. The difference between those who succeed and those who struggle isn't intelligence, it isn't talent, it isn't luck. It's the ability to take bold, relentless action. Because success doesn't wait for perfect timing. It doesn't come to those who sit on the sidelines, analyzing, doubting, hesitating. It comes to those who move. Those who step forward even when they're uncertain. Those who take risks, make mistakes, and learn as they go. Fear stops most people. They wait until they feel ready. They wait until they have more knowledge, more resources, more confidence. And that wait becomes a lifetime of regret. Because the truth is, you'll never feel fully ready. You'll never have all the answers. You'll never eliminate every risk. But action creates momentum. Momentum builds confidence, and confidence leads to mastery. Every successful person you admire started before they were ready. They took the leap. They figured it out along the way. They failed. They adapted. They kept moving. And because they moved, they won. You must do the same. Start now. Start where you are with what you have, with what you know. Take that idea and turn it into action. Turn that dream into a plan. Turn that plan into execution. Because nothing happens until you move. Success rewards those who do, not those who wait. Turn failures into lessons. Wealth is built on resilience. Most people are afraid of failure. They see it as the end. They see it as a sign that they're not good enough, that they're not cut out for success, but that's not the truth. Failure isn't the enemy. Failure is the greatest teacher you'll ever have. It's a signal that you're pushing your limits, that you're stepping out of your comfort zone. If you're not failing, you're not trying hard enough. The most successful people in the world have failed more times than they can count. They've lost money, they've lost businesses, they've faced rejection after rejection. But what separates them from the rest is their response to failure. They don't quit, they don't give up, they don't let failure define them. They learn from it, they adapt, they get back up stronger than before. Because every failure is a lesson in disguise. Every setback is an opportunity to grow, to improve, to refine your strategy, to find your... Instead of seeing failure as defeat, see it as data. It's feedback, it shows you what works and what doesn't. It shows you where you need to improve. It shows you what to do differently next time. And the more you fail, the better you get at navigating challenges, the more resilient you become. Because success isn't about never failing. It's about how you respond when you do. Resilience is the key. It's the ability to rise after every fall, to stay in the game when others would quit, to keep pushing when the path gets tough. If you can turn every failure into a lesson, you will become unstoppable. You will build wealth, not just in money, but in character, because wealth is built on resilience, and resilience is built through failure. Develop discipline, stay consistent, even when motivation fades. Motivation is powerful when it's there. It pushes you to take action. It fuels your passion and drive. But motivation is fleeting. It comes in waves. One day you feel unstoppable, ready to conquer the world. The next you feel drained, distracted, or discouraged. If you rely solely on motivation, you'll never get very far, because there will be days when you don't feel like working. There will be days when you want to quit. There will be days when it feels too hard, too exhausting, or too overwhelming. And in those moments, if you don't have discipline, you'll fall behind. Discipline is the key to success when motivation fades. Discipline is what keeps you going when the excitement wears off. It's the ability to show up every day even when you don't feel like it. It's the ability to push through the discomfort, the fatigue, the doubt. It's making the decision to stay committed to your goals even when they seem far away. Because success isn't built on bursts of motivation. It's built on the small, consistent actions you take every day. Discipline is about creating habits that serve your vision. It's about setting standards for yourself and refusing to settle for anything less. It's about sticking to your plan when it's hard and trusting the process when you can't see the immediate results. When you develop discipline, you become unstoppable. Even on the days when motivation is nowhere to be found, you keep moving, you keep working, you keep growing. You trust that each small step, each consistent effort will lead to the results you want. Because success is not about one big push. It's about staying committed to the journey day in and day out. Discipline isn't easy. It requires sacrifice, focus, and resilience, but it's the only thing that will bring you the lasting success you seek. When motivation fades, discipline will keep you on track. Give more, serve more. Money flows to those who create value. Too many people focus on what they can get. They think about how much money they can make, how much they can accumulate, how much they can take for themselves. But the truth is, wealth doesn't come from taking, it comes from giving. It comes from creating something that others need, something that improves their lives, something that makes the world better in some way. When you focus on serving others, on providing value, money follows. It's not about finding ways to extract from the world. It's about finding ways to contribute to it. The more value you give, the more value you receive. Think about the people who are the most successful. They're the ones who've found ways to serve at a higher level. They've solved problems. They've made things easier. They've provided solutions to challenges. They've made life better for others. And in doing so, they've created wealth. Because value is what drives money. When you provide something that people want or need, they'll pay you for it. Whether it's a product, a service, or an idea, if it brings value to someone's life, they'll invest in it. If you want to make more money, focus on how you can serve more people. How can you make a bigger impact? How can you solve a greater problem? How can you add more value to the lives of those around you? When you shift your focus from getting to giving, everything changes. Your mindset shifts from scarcity to abundance. You start seeing opportunities everywhere because you're looking for ways to help, not just to take. And the more you give, the more you'll receive, not just financially, but in all areas of your life, because the law of value is simple. The more you create value, the more money will flow to you. Serve more, and the world will reward you with abundance. So remember this. The key to wealth isn't just about accumulating money. It's about creating value, serving others, and staying committed to your journey, even when the going gets tough. Success doesn't come overnight. It's built through consistent action, through resilience, through a mindset that says, I will keep going no matter what. When you focus on giving more, serving more, and creating value, the money will follow. When you develop the discipline to take action, even when motivation fades, the results will come. When you turn failures into lessons and never stop learning, you will rise stronger each time. So take massive action. Surround yourself with the right people. Shift your mindset. Invest in yourself and your future. And above all, never forget that wealth is built on service. It's not just about what you take, it's about what you give. Keep that in your heart, and everything else will fall into place. Now go out there and make it happen.